We might as well film me doing makeup, because why not? Already ripped the Band-Aid off, Cover it up. Just in case. Some people might not think I'm very well. That's all right. Oh, and I ordered lights from Amazon for my vanity mirror. They should be here. I said today. Yesterday and today. And I was like, I know, I ordered it, so. Delivery on Easter? I mean, you gotta get your vanity lights, right? Just the way I see it. My lighting is really terrible. I'm doing this like 3 hours earlier than usual. I woke up at 3:30. Laid in bed till 4. And, almost fell back to sleep. Oh, wait. Excuse me. It's like, oh, wait. I have a very important place to be today. I started doing my morning meditation, and I didn't stretch this morning, so I'm probably going to feel that. But I did yesterday quite a bit. And talking to God, doing the body assessment, just kind of like laying there, feeling your body, what's coming into you first thing in the morning. How do you feel, How did you sleep? What kind of things are you still processing? And give it to God, like, why is this still like heavy on my mind? And, it comes back to you because God's in you, right? Because he made us, so he has to be. It's kind of a contract we have together. And so if you listen, and maybe a little pain somewhere, not really like pain, but like you feel something maybe on your leg, and you're like, ooh, yeah, oof. And then maybe that'll make you think about something else. And then you start processing, you see. And as that happens enough, here, I better get to work. It gets easier. It really does. I ain't making that shit up that I said about, my parents. And God the Father is my father and, grand architect and designer of all of this. So he gave those people to me so I could learn these lessons that I'm talking to you about right now. Because there's got to be somebody else out there who is walking this similar road that I am. And that's why I'm talking to you in my mobile home bedroom that I made for this purpose, right? And it all came together. It might not be the prettiest thing that you see, right? But it came together. And I'm doing this. And people are seeing it. And I don't know, maybe generating conversation, right? That conversation isn't only about Kathy L. Smith or whatever name you want to give me. It's about God. It really, really is. You see? All these problems on the earth, there's God's children's problem, right? So who do you think we should talk to? about solving those problems. I think it's he. I do. Now, I'll get back to previously scheduled program, right? Thinking, I don't have TV here. Long story, I really don't want to, as I've been thinking about it. Some stuff is nice, you come home grocery shopping or whatever, you want to throw the TV on just for some mindless stuff. There's somebody else you could talk to, Here Kathy is, Hey, Papa Greg, Uncle Greg. I found him. Yeah. And I talk to him every day. Yeah, I do. I did that already, right? That's the later one. Because it's not as thick as the other one. And, man, I really thank him for saving me. Because I had made some poor choices in my life. And they, I like to sing. It's kind of in the family, right? I forgot to do my nose. And singing in the shower. And, well, we went away last summer to a couple different places. And they had karaoke at one of them. And bashful at first, believe it or not. And finally, I was like, yeah, I forget what song it was that I chose. I couldn't sing. Because I was so mired down by my own lies. And the lies that I had to tell to make sense of what wasn't being answered, right? God has forgiven me for that, He's told me. I still haven't fully forgiven myself for that. And that's the work that I'm working on. And, yeah. So I couldn't sing. I lost my voice, you see. You guys all know the story probably better than I do, because I was not a very good student, turns out. He had to come and teach some valuable lessons firsthand. And I'm still here. I didn't give in. And he saved me. And I talk to him every day now. He's talking to me sometimes when I'm talking to you. And, you can think I'm schizo or crazy or whatever, but they didn't let me stay there. So, I must not be, right? Yeah. Hi, Bernadette. I'm really sorry about everything. This shit is hard. So, no hard feelings. Smarter choices in the future, obviously. Don't lie. Don't get your friends involved in your lies or they don't fucking know it. That's probably the first one, right? Yeah. You know what? I am talking about lies. We can go ahead and just talk however much you want. It's your liberty, right? It really is. So, I'm here for you guys to learn a lesson through. Not just, how successfully I put my makeup on, or whether I drag or like pat, But conversations. Maybe God will drop into your life from our conversations. I don't know. Maybe you'll ask if, this is all real and you'll get something. I hope. That is my hope. And I think I'm pretty well blended. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna use this stuff because I think I ended up making it a little bit more crepey on the under eye. I don't know. I didn't like the way it wore afterwards and kind of like creased a little bit. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna say no, heck no. We're gonna say. So this stuff is like finishing powder. I use it kind of lightly, sparingly on the eye. And then this is my Real Techniques. A lot of people get, and it is a bit more quality, I have to tell you. Oh, the sensitivity I was having on my eyes. Okay. It's these. See, and I know I was a little bit too much, so I'm gonna stop doing that. But there's like, they kind of look like fiberglass as they start to break down. Maybe it was just when they were more damp, but I was like sitting down having dinner in the living room, you know, some of us do that. And they were in a basket because we went to the laundromat to dry laundry because our dryer's on the fritz again. And I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't have dried them, you know? And because I saw that they had, so I'm going to use like that much. I don't know. You guys can see. Maybe I shouldn't have dried them, right? They are about a year old. So, you know, you do have to get new things. Nothing lasts forever, right? And well, nothing anymore seems to. But, yeah, I don't know what I was saying. It's early in the morning, and I haven't even smoked yet. Well, I've smoked cigarettes, but you know, not the other stuff. Happy Easter. That's the other question. Andy and I were talking, and he's like, where did the Easter Bunny come from? Like, it... And then I was like, well, there's a whole thing with like Easter eggs and the colors. And I, you know, when I was writing for the Adirondack Journal, I did a little thing about that. I forgot because that was a long time ago, but there was something. It was a little weird, actually, as I remember. Weirder than me. So I'm going to get going because I still have to finish up and we have to get in the car by 5:50 so we can get out to Watertown today. So you guys have a really happy Easter. Whatever you're cooking, I hope it's delicious and turns out really well. You know, yeah. Maybe invite somebody to your table that you wouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe leave a seat for somebody in your family. You know, an empty place. Or somebody who's not there. That. You do whatever you want to. Happy Easter. Hey. Rowan Jane. I love you. Happy Easter.